This video is the continuation of the NAPOLCOM PNP Entrance Exam mock test. In this session, we'll dive into numerical and logical reasoning with 50 more practice questions. Items 51 to 100, designed to sharpen your problem-solving skills and logical thinking. Ready to boost your skills and tackle these questions with confidence? Let's get started. Part 3. Quantitative Reasoning. Question 51. If a police officer earns 25,000 pesos a month, what is their annual salary? A. 250,000 peso. B. 300,000 peso. C. 325,000 peso. D. 350,000 peso. Answer: B. 300,000 peso. Explanation: monthly salary of 25,000 peso multiplied by 12 months equals 300,000 pesos. Question 52. A crime rate of 15 per 1,000 people means that in a city of 50,000 people, how many crimes are reported? A. 750. B. 1,500. C. 2,500. D. 3,000. Answer: A. 750. Explanation: 15 divided by 1,000 times 50,000 is equal to 750. Question 53. If a police unit can respond to 10 calls in an hour, how many calls can they respond to in 8 hours? A. 50. B. 70. C. 80. D. 90. Answer: C. 80. Explanation: 10 calls per hour multiplied by 8 hours equals 80 calls. Question 54. If a police officer stops 40 cars and finds 5 with violations, what percentage of the cars had violations? 10%. B. 12.5%. C. 15%. D. 20%. Answer: B. 12.5%. Explanation: 5 divided by 40 times 100 is equal to 12.5%. Question 55. A police department has a budget of 1,200,000 pesos. If 60% is allocated for personnel, how much is left for other expenses? A. 240,000 pesos. B. 480,000 pesos. C. 720,000 pesos. D. 900,000 pesos. Answer: B. 480,000 pesos. Explanation: 40% of 1,200,000 pesos is equal to 480,000 pesos. Question 56. If a police officer's patrol area is 100 square kilometers and they cover 5 square kilometers in an hour, how long will it take to patrol the entire area? A. 15 hours. B. 20 hours. C. 25 hours. D. 30 hours. Answer: B. 20 hours. Explanation: 100 square kilometers divided by 5 square kilometers per hour is equal to 20 hours. Question 57. A crime lab receives 200 samples for testing. If 25% of the samples are related to drug offenses, how many samples are for drug offenses? A. 25. B. 50. C. 75. D. 100. Answer: B. 50. Explanation: 25% of 200 is equal to 50 samples. Question 58. If a police car travels at a speed of 80 kilometers per hour, how far will it travel in 2.5 hours? A. 160 kilometers. B. 200 kilometers. C. 240 kilometers. D. 300 kilometers. Answer: B. 200 kilometers. Explanation: 80 kilometer per hour times 2.5 hours is equal to 200 kilometers. Question 59. If there are 12 police officers on duty and each handles an average of 15 cases daily, how many cases are handled in total? A. 150. B. 180. C. 200. D. 220. Answer B. 180. Explanation: 12 officers times 15 cases per officer is equal to 180 cases. Question 60. A suspect is given a 10-year sentence, but is released after serving 5 years. What percentage of the sentence did they serve? A. 50%. B. 60%. C. 70%. D. 80%. Answer A. 50%. Explanation: 5 years served divided by 10 years total is equal to 50%. Question 61. If a police precinct receives 120 reports in a month, how many reports do they receive in a week on average? A. 20. B. 30. C. 40. D. 50. Answer A. 30. Explanation: 120 reports divided by 4 weeks is equal to 30 reports per week. Question 62. A police department plans to hire 15 new officers. If each officer requires 150,000 pesos for training, what is the total training budget? A. 1,500,000 pesos. B. 2 million pesos. C. 2,250,000 pesos. D. 2,500,000 pesos. Answer: 2,250,000 pesos. Explanation: 15 officers times 150,000 pesos per officer is equal to 2,250,000 pesos. Question 63. If a vehicle costs 600,000 pesos and depreciation is 15% per year, how much will it be worth after 3 years? A. 255,000 pesos. B. 410,000 pesos. C. 450,000 pesos. D. 500,000 pesos. Answer B. 410,000 pesos. Explanation: 600,000 times 1 minus 0.15 to the power of 3 is equal to 410,000 pesos, after calculating the depreciation. Question 64. If a crime wave leads to a 25% increase in reported crimes from 800 to what new total? A. 900. B. 1,000. C. 1,100. D. 1,200. Answer B. 1,000. Explanation: 800 plus 0.25 times 800 is equal to 1,000. Question 65. A police chief has a monthly budget of 500,000 pesos. If they spend 40% on salaries, how much is left for other expenses? A. 200,000 pesos. B. 300,000 pesos. C. 400,000 pesos. D. 500,000 pesos. Answer B. 300,000 pesos. Explanation: 500,000 pesos minus 0.40 times 500,000 is equal to 300,000 pesos. Question 66. If 20% of police cases are dismissed, how many cases are dismissed if 250 cases are filed? A. 40. B. 50. C. 60. D. 70. Answer B. 50. Explanation: 0.20 times 250 is equal to 50 cases. Question 67. If an officer investigates 4 crimes a week for 50 weeks, how many crimes do they investigate in a year? A. 150. B. 200. C. 250. D. 300. Answer B. 200. Explanation: 4 crimes per week times 50 weeks is equal to 200 crimes. Question 68. If a vehicle travels 120 kilometers in 2 hours, what is its average speed? F 50 km per hour, B 60 km per hour, C 70 km per hour, D 80 km per hour. Answer: B 60 km per hour. Explanation: 120 kilometers divided by 2 hours is equal to 60 kilometers per hour. Question 69. If 30% of reported crimes are solved, how many are solved out of 600 reported crimes? A 150, B 180, C 200, D 250. Answer: B 180. Explanation: 0.30 times 600 is equal to 180 crimes solved. Question 70. If a police precinct requires 50 officers for proper operation and currently has 35, how many more are needed? 10, B 15, C 20, D 25. Answer: B 15. Explanation: 50 officers needed minus 35 officers available is equal to 15 more needed. Part 4. Logical Reasoning. Question 71. If all police officers are public servants and some public servants are elected officials, which of the following is true? A. All police officers are elected officials. B. Some police officers are elected officials. C. No police officers are elected officials. D. Some elected officials are not police officers. Answer: D. Some elected officials are not police officers. Question 72. If it is raining, then the streets are wet. The streets are wet. What can we conclude? A. It is raining. B. It is not raining. C. We cannot conclude anything. D. The rain has stopped. Answer: C. We cannot conclude anything. Question 73. If a police officer sees a person running away from a crime scene, what should they logically suspect? A. The person is a witness. B. The person is a suspect. C. The person is lost. D. The person is trying to help. Answer: B. The person is a suspect. Question 74. If every suspect is presumed innocent until proven guilty, then which of the following is true? A. All suspects are guilty. B. Some suspects are not guilty. C. No suspects can be innocent. D. All suspects must be proven guilty. Answer: B. Some suspects are not guilty. Question 75. If a police officer reports to duty at 8 a.m. and works for 8 hours, when do they finish? A. 4 p.m. B. 5 p.m. C. 6 p.m. D. 7 p.m. Answer: 4 p.m. Explanation: 8 a.m. plus 8 hours equals 4 p.m. Question 76. If a crime increases by 10% each year and the current rate is 100 crimes, what will be the rate next year? A. 105, B. 110, C. 115, D. 120. Answer: B. 110. Explanation: 100 plus 0.10 by 100 equals 110. Question 77. If a police report states that thefts occurred on weekends and a theft happened on Monday, can we conclude it was not committed by the same person? A. Yes, because the thefts only occur on weekends. B. No, the same person could commit theft at any time. C. Yes, the time does not matter. D. No, it does not provide enough information. Answer: A. Yes, because the thefts only occur on weekends. Question 78. If a suspect has a history of theft and was found near a robbery, what is the most logical conclusion? A. The suspect is innocent. B. The suspect is guilty of another crime. C. The suspect is just a bystander. D. The suspect was helping the police. Answer: B. The suspect is guilty of another crime. Question 79. If police report that crime is down in the city, what can we infer? A. More police officers are hired. B. There is less criminal activity. C. The police are not doing their job. D. All crime has stopped. Answer: B. There is less criminal activity. Question 80. If a witness testifies that they saw a suspect at the scene of a crime, what is the implication? A. The suspect is guilty. B. The suspect is not guilty. C. The suspect must be arrested. D. The suspect may be a person of interest. Answer: D. The suspect may be a person of interest. Question 81. If a police officer sees a crime in progress, they must act according to their training. Which of the following actions is logical? A. Wait for a supervisor. B. Intervene immediately. C. Ignore the crime. D. Call for backup first. Answer: B. Intervene immediately. Question 82. If a police officer has to make a decision about a suspect's fate based on evidence, what type of reasoning are they using? A. Emotional reasoning. B. Logical reasoning. C. Speculative reasoning. D. Illogical reasoning. Answer: B. Illogical reasoning. Question 83. If a person is arrested and is entitled to a lawyer, which legal principle does this reflect? A. Right to remain silent. B. Right to legal counsel. C. Right to a trial. D. Right to bear arms. Answer: B. Right to legal counsel. Question 84. If a police officer finds a suspect fleeing the scene, which action should they take? A. Chase the suspect. B. Call for backup. C. Wait for the suspect to return. D. Ignore it. Answer: B. Call for backup. Question 85. If a witness describes a suspect as wearing a red jacket, what can be logically inferred? A. The suspect is innocent. B. The suspect is guilty. C. The suspect may be identifiable. D. The jacket is irrelevant. Answer: C. The suspect may be identifiable. Question 86. If a law states that speeding is punishable by a fine, which of the following is true? A. All speeders will go to jail. B. Speeders may be fined. C. Speeders cannot be punished. D. Only some speeders will be fined. Answer: B. Speeders may be fined. Question 87. If police statistics show an increase in violent crime, what might be a logical consequence? A. More community programs are needed. B. Crime will always increase. C. Police will stop all crimes. D. No action is necessary. Answer: A. More community programs are needed. Question 88. If a suspect was seen leaving a crime scene but has an alibi, what should be the next step in the investigation? A. Arrest the suspect. B. Investigate the alibi. C. Ignore the alibi. D. Convict the suspect based on sight alone. Answer: B. Investigate the alibi. Question 89. If two witnesses give conflicting testimonies about an event, what should be the police's logical course of action? A. Choose the most believable witness. B. Investigate both accounts. C. Dismiss the witnesses. D. Convict the suspect based on one account. Answer: B. Investigate both accounts. Question 90. If a crime occurs during a holiday and the police have less personnel on duty, what can be inferred? A. More crimes will occur. B. Crime rates will drop. C. Police cannot handle the situation. D. The community is safer. Answer: A. More crimes will occur. Question 91. If evidence from a crime scene is lost, what can be logically concluded? A. The case is closed. B. The investigation will be easier. C. The investigation may be compromised. D. No one can be arrested. Answer: C. The investigation may be compromised. Question 92. If police implement a new community policing strategy, what is a likely goal? Decrease arrests. B. Increase community trust. C. Lower budgets. D. Expand police authority. Answer: B. Increase community trust. Question 93. If a police officer receives a report of suspicious activity, what is their most logical response? Ignore it. B. Investigate further. C. Assume it's nothing. D. Immediately arrest someone. Answer: B. Investigate further. Question 94. If a police officer is presented with new evidence, what should they do? A. Dismiss it. B. Reevaluate the case. C. Ignore it if it contradicts previous evidence. D. Assume it is irrelevant. Answer: B. Reevaluate the case. Question 95. If community feedback shows concern about police conduct, what should the department consider? Ignore the feedback. B. Review training and policies. C. Increase patrols. D. Decrease community interaction. Answer: B. Review training and policies. Question 96. If a law is challenged in court, what process occurs? A. The law is automatically repealed. B. The court reviews the law's validity. C. The police must enforce the law. D. The law remains unchanged. Answer: B. The court reviews the law's validity. Question 97. If a suspect is charged with a crime, which of the following is true? A. The suspect is guilty. B. The suspect is innocent until proven guilty. C. The suspect cannot defend themselves. D. The suspect must plead guilty. Answer: B. The suspect is innocent until proven guilty. Question 98. If a police department reports a decrease in arrests, what might be a logical explanation? A. More crime is occurring. B. The community is safer. C. Officers are not doing their job. D. No one is committing crimes. Answer: B. The community is safer. Question 99. If police want to prevent crime, what strategy might they use? A. Increase patrols in high-crime areas. B. Reduce community involvement. C. Ignore reports of suspicious activity. D. Decrease the number of officers. Answer: A. Increase patrols in high-crime areas. Question 100. If a crime scene shows signs of a struggle, what should the police prioritize? A. Collecting evidence. B. Interviewing witnesses. C. Checking for suspects nearby. D. Cleaning up the scene. Answer A. Collecting evidence.